Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, every time William Ruto, Musalia Mudavadi and Senator Wetangula have been coming to Western, Senator Cleophas Malala, who's running for Kakamega gubernatorial seat on ANC's ticket, has been always sharing their photos on his posters a day prior to their arrival, so that he can inform his followers and the entire Kakamega region on this leader's arrival. That means that the ticket to Malala has been selling in Kakamega County. And even sometimes when Ruto says he's coming, then he misses, or even when he sent Mudavadi and Wetangula to campaign in Western, Senator Cleophas Malala has always included the picture of William Ruto to his posters. But yesterday, while Mudavadi and Wetangula were preparing to land in Western, Senator Cleophas Malala shared a photo on his poster which included Musalia Mudavadi and Senator Wetangula. But Malala avoided adding the photo of William Samoei Ruto to his poster. This poster was done yesterday, and he shared on his Facebook page. This is what he wrote on that poster. Tuesday, 24th May 2022, Kenya Kwanza. The gubernatorial trail, Lumakanda Market, Lugari constituency, 9 a.m., Hwisero Market, Hwisero constituency, 3 p.m., Shinyalu constituency, that is Ileo Shinyalu constituency, 5 p.m. So kuna picha yake ya Musalia na Wetangula. But Malala has cleverly avoided to add the photo of William Samoei Ruto in this journey. And therefore, on this punchline today, we are asking a question here. What could be the reason why Senator Cleophas Malala avoided to add the photo of William Samoei Ruto to his posters prior to the arrival of Musalia Mudavadi and Senator Wetangula in Kakamega County for Kenya Kwanza campaign? That is what we want to try and analyze here. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you have not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that any other time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our videos to more viewers. Back to our discussion. The truth of the matter on ground in Kakamega, Bungoma, Trans Nzoia, Busia is that there is division between supporting William Ruto and Raila Odinga. And even Senator Cleophas Malala one time has had a fight with the UDA aspirants in Kakamega County. He was clear on a platform when he complained about Boni Khalwale, Ben Washali and the team campaigning for only UDA candidate while they don't want him to campaign for the ANC candidate. So there have been a war, internal conflict going on in Kenya Kwanza, especially within Kakamega County. I think, in my view, because of this, Senator Cleophas Malala is angry with William Samoei Ruto because he's not happy on how his allies are tweeting ANC aspirants in Kakamega. That means Ruto wants to stamp his authority in Kakamega through UDA, but Malala again need numbers in Kakamega through ANC party. Because of that, I think this problem was not solved up to now. The other time Malala was complaining about UDA filling candidate in Sabatia kwa village ya Musalia Mudavadi. So all this, in my view, it has not been resolved. That's why Malala is not putting William Samoei Ruto photo on his poster. So Malala is protesting against the UDA move and the strategic plan within Western region. Secondly, remember Raila Odinga has landed in Western today. The ANC party knew a long time that Raila is coming to Western. That's why they rushed to come before he landed. And seemingly, Malala understands that not all people in Kakamega County are going to vote for William Ruto. But for him, he needs their votes. These people in Kakamega have no problem with the Musalia Mudavadi. But they have the problem with the candidate Musalia Mudavadi and Senator Wetangula is bringing to them. Because of that, there could be a possibility that they might not vote for William Ruto. They will go with Raila Amolo Odinga. And Malala is learning that selling William Ruto in Kakamega County is becoming an upper hill task to him. Just the other time, we saw some people in Mount Kenya region avoiding to put the photo of Raila Amolo Odinga until the time when Raila endorsed Martha Karua as his running mate. That's why now these people of Mount Kenya region are comfortably using Raila Odinga photo on their posters because it is coming with the Martha Karua photo. So for now they have accepted. It is working and it is selling. For Malala, he was pushing for Musalia Mudavadi to be William Ruto's running mate. And in that way, it could have been very easy for some people within the Western region to openly and freely associate themselves with that ticket. Because it never worked since Ruto went for Rigathi. That means he betrayed the Luhya people. For that reason, Malala is learning that selling William Ruto in Western province is going to be hard as of now. So for the best thing for him to get numbers in Western is to avoid putting the photo of William Samoei Ruto on his posters. Just simply put Musalia Mudavadi and Wetangula. That's enough. In fact, even some time back, he was avoiding to put the photo of Wetangula. It was only Mudavadi and Ruto, then his. But now it has changed. So Malala is communicating something here. And I'm learning that it is too much hard to sell William Ruto's candidature in Kakamega and the entire Western region. Na kwa sababu baba alikuwa amekuja lazima watoe picha ya William Ruto. Because people are waiting for Baba in Kakamega County. That is something I'm learning here. Secondly, I remember some time back I explained to you here that Kakamega County have more community residing there. And the visibility of the Luo community within Kakamega cannot be ignored. You can't ignore that. You will need the support of these people. Some time back, again, I told you about the intermarriage between Luo and Luhyas within Kakamega County. So when you are insulting someone like Raila Odinga, maybe some of the supporters here in Kakamega County have their uncles in Kisumu, kuelekea huko. Some of them have their aunties. Some of them have their grandfathers there. So they are easily associating with the Raila Amolo Odinga. And therefore, the approach to Western regional politics, especially within Kakamega, when you start abusing Raila Odinga, it might not work. And looking for a governor seat, you will need to reach out to every corner. And Malala might be learning that for him to attract the numbers from the Luo community within Kakamega County, he just needs to avoid associating himself with William Ruto and sell his candidature just as Malala. And then Musalia Mudavadi akue pale, kwa sababu kuna zingine za Waluhya hapo. Kwanza ukienda pale Lugari constituency, kuna Wamaragoli wengi pale. So he needs those votes. So this could be the reason. These people, wenye wako na ma-uncle kule, na wenye wameoleka huko, wengine wakaoleka huko, they are going to associate themselves with Raila Odinga. That's 100% sure. Malala need those votes. Because of that, he has learned that he needed to deassociate himself with William Ruto and sell his candidature. In fact, even as of late, when Malala is campaigning, if you listen to him careful, he is mainly focusing on selling his candidature. He's not focusing that much more on selling William Samoei Ruto in Kakamega. So in simple terms, the ground has shifted. Sasa mlima umeteleza. There is something Malala is communicating to William Ruto today. If you can listen, you need to listen smart. Malala has been on ground campaigning throughout. It is not by mistake. It is not by incident. Malala knew very well what he was doing. So what he posted is very clear. And this posters always send out clear information, clear message. And yes, the people have heard the message. So I'm learning that Ruto is a hard sell in Western region. It is going to be so much hard to sell him in Kakamega. And I've been saying here severally that in as much Raila, William Ruto has moved with Musalia Mudavadi, not every Luya has moved with Musalia Mudavadi. The only way some Luyas could have gone with Mudavadi is if Ruto was going to endorse Musalia Mudavadi as his running mate. Hiyo kitu ya prime minister ama chief cabinet secretary, it is not selling in Kakamega. No one is buying into this issue in Western region. It could have been possible if Musalia Mudavadi was a running mate to William Ruto. But because Ruto decided to go for Mount Kenya, then these people of Western region, they still find, so it's just okay to vote for Raila Odinga, whom we have been voting for. Otherwise, we could have changed our mind if at least Ruto was considering Musalia Mudavadi as his running mate. And I'm told not everyone is buying into this issue of prime minister in Western region. They are rubbishing that position. Because even it is too hard to trust William Ruto. If it were Raila Odinga telling them that I will make Musalia Mudavadi prime minister, they will easily accept, because one time when he became prime minister, he quickly, without having second thought, appointed Musalia Mudavadi as his deputy prime minister. So you can trust that. I don't know what you think about this, but that's my view as far as Malala's poster is concerned. Thank you so much. May good God bless you, and let us meet in the comment section.